How do you overcome the mistreatment? Through a code. That's the missing link. That's the one thing we don't have. We don't have a method for going about doing things. That's all it takes. If you're going to put a new tire on a car, you have to have a method for doing so. We don't have a method for doing anything when it comes to racism. I mean, and we just have emotional responses. I don't like that name that he called me. Boo-hoo-hoo. All right? We need to examine that and say, how am I supposed to react to name calling? In the code book, I try to make suggestions as how do you react to anything that's happening. There's a best way and a worse way for doing anything. And so, therefore, just on a thing like name calling, because that's been mentioned here on the program, somebody calls you a name, Kafir, or Scully, or Shine, or Spook, or the N-word.
Or MF.
Yes, right. Something black people call each other in the Northwestern Hemisphere, MF, okay? How do you respond to that, okay? The code says you simply listen to what's being said, and that's your response. You take note of who's saying it and what the conditions are and all like that, and that's it. And if they, if the person is addressing you like they are being aggressive or something like that, you want to find out whether they're being aggressive about in this particular instance.
What if they put their hands on you?
Oh, that's different. Now, you repel that aggression. You repel that aggression. That's aggression. If the person is trying, physically trying to do something, all right? First of all, you try to pull away from the person, but if you can't, then you repel that aggression the best way you can.
But you could get shot like that when people repel the police.
I'm saying you have to make an assessment now because that's the physical thing. But words, no word should ever do anything to you emotionally except to alert you that something is being said, and you interpret what is being said about what the action is going to be afterwards.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, so
you always think about what the action is going to be. See, the listener to a word makes the decision about what they're going to do about the word. See, because a word is just something that you listen to. Somebody's delivering a message to you. If I'm called the N-word, that is a message. I am delivering a message to you. Fuller, you are and they call me the N-word.
Yes.
Or Shine, or Coon, or MF, or whatever. And might even say, and I'm throwing your mother in there too.
Whoa!
All right? And so it comes down to now I have a decision to make. That's a decision for me to make. And according to the code, I will say, what is the problem? Or what do you mean by that?
You've actually said this.
Oh, if anybody wants to test me right now, anywhere in the world, I always say, hey, that's the magic of having, or the science of having a code. Name calling, you can't call me any kind of name that you can possibly think of, including names that never even been thought of. And that's going to upset me. Just plain old, what you call straight out name calling, Kafir, Coon, Shine, and even if you want to write up a whole book of words that you address it to my mother, say, these are the terms I've come up for Neely Fuller's dead mother, all right? And starting with, A through Z in the English language.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And I have 200 names, derogatory names, for Neely Fuller's mother in this book, all right, in each alphabetical category. 200 for A, 200 for B, 200 for C, and on and on and on, right on through Z. And mail me that book, and I look at it, and it's supposed to be synonyms for my mother, and all of them are derogatory. And you know what my reaction will be? Seems like he spent quite a bit of effort on this.